In this video we're going to be making a bracelet similar to this with 2-hole beads and seed beads and stretchy elastic. So you're going to need 3 pieces of elastic at approximately 30 centimetres. Take your first piece of elastic, put something on the end like a clamp bead just to stop your bead from sliding off. Then we're going to thread on 20 of your seed beads. Okay, so I have 20 seed beads on there now. I'm going to take the 2-hole bead, I'm going to thread the elastic through the left hand side. And then I'm going to thread on 20 more seed beads. There's another section of 20 seed beads, and I'm going to thread on 2-hole bead through the left hand side again. And then just repeat that 2 more times. Okay, so that's 4 sections there, and now I'm going to tie the 2 ends together. You'll have more elastic left over if you're cutting off 30 centimetres. I've just been a bit restrictive with the elastic. I'm going to put 3 to 4 knots in here. As you know, I'm just going to snip off those excess pieces, and you want to leave about 1 millimetre of elastic at the end. Careful not to cut it too close because you don't want your knots to come undone. That's the first section complete. Now we're going to take our second piece of thread, put your clamp on the end, then we're going to go up through the right hand side of the bead where you just placed the knot. That's gone through the right hand hole there, and now you're going to thread on approximately, so it doesn't have to be exact, but about 8 to 9 seed beads until you've reached about 1/3 of the way up. Okay, now you're going to take a 2-hole bead and you're going to thread up through the left hand side again. Then you're going to add about 8 or so seed beads, just enough so that you've reached your next 2-hole bead. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now we're going to thread through the right hand side of this next 2-hole bead. And we'll just repeat that until we get around to the other end, so 3 more times. Okay, so this point now, we've added another 4 sections. We're going to remove the clip. Make sure that all the beads, the left, like your right hand side, we've added all the beads all over. At this point, just make sure that your bracelet isn't twisted, and then tie these 2 ends together. Three to 4 knots, and then snip your excess off. And so we've got this so far. Now we're going to just add that 3rd strand. So we're going to take your 3rd piece of elastic, put your clamp on the end of it, so now we're going to start with the bead that's on the right hand side, just above the knot that you've just completed there. Up through. And then we're going to add approximately 20 seed beads, but so you've got enough so that you're meeting back up to this point here. So just enough to fill that section there. So I have 20 seed beads on, and now I'm going to catch up through this next 2-hole bead on the right hand side. Like so, I'm just going to repeat that 3 more times. Okay, so now I have added all 4 final sections. I'm going to remove the clamp bead, clamp, and tie the ends together. Again, double checking that it's not twisted before you tie your knots. 2 to 3 overhand knots. Snip the excess and make your bracelet complete. So in this one, these are size 8 seed beads. These are an irregular sort of shape. These seed beads are the Chinese seed beads. These are Czech seed beads, and these are a little bit more uniform in shape, but they're both size 8.